Hey, welcome back to the Tiki Bar one more time. So, what we're going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about EMFs, ELFs, and the toxic effect. But mainly we're going to talk about a product. Our product, the hearts. And the hearts and the effect on the hearts. So what's this about? You know, all of our products are about getting back to nature. It's all about getting back to nature. Using all the things that have been created for us to use in an effective way. So, independence, as you know, has 66, for instance, blueprint frequencies that come from nature. Okay? They come from minerals in nature. And what we've done here is gone back to nature one more time. You know, we have a relationship with nature that's very intimate, that actually requires us to participate in many different ways, many of which we don't think about, like the mineral frequencies. You know, like the plant kingdom that we spend a lot of time in and around and feed and nourish our body with vegetables, right? Plants. So we get the information from the plants. Another example of using plants would be, you know, we breathe out carbon dioxide and plants take in carbon dioxide. And so much in the same way, it changes the carbon dioxide, plants do, to oxygen. We take in the oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. So it's real simple. We have this relationship, this symbiotic relationship with plants. Well, here's what else goes on with plants. Plants actually transmute EMFs and ELFs and microwaves to a non-toxic form. See, they're not affected by it. If you look at things like plants growing under high power lines, plants can thrive under high power lines. Unlike people and animals that live under high power lines, serious problems. Cancer rate is 8 to 10 times higher, 80% higher in many cases for people who live under high power lines. Have that many more diseases because the neurological disconnect, and there's so many studies now that talk about EMFs and the problems with our cell phone and the appliances in the kitchen and so on and so forth. These are all an issue, and it's becoming very obvious, and in many places around the country, they're actually giving you this information in your electric bill. So it's so obvious that the electric company is now making us aware of it. So what can we do about it? Well, what we've done is we've gone back to nature one more time. We've gone back to nature with the Earth Heart. What are the Earth Hearts made of? Well, they're made of 10 frequencies, plant frequencies. We went and found the 10 plants that have the greatest capability of transmuting toxic waveforms to a non-toxic form. What does that mean? It takes this toxic wave pattern, something that would normally cause a neurological disconnect in the human body, and it changes it to something non-toxic. Now, what we've done is we've taken it a step further than that, because we don't want to just change it to non-toxic. We want to actually change it to healthy. So we've added 30 mineral frequencies. Minerals that match the body exactly. Wave patterns that match the body exactly. So our Earth Hearts are a whole new twist on electromagnetic radiation protection. You know, most companies' products, the purpose of the product is to transfigure, to block these EMFs and ELFs. And, you know, they're not easy to block. You can't really block them. They go through walls. They go around things. But what we do is, again, get back to nature. We use plants to transmute the toxic waveforms to a non-toxic form, to change them from toxic to healthy. You know, we have different packages now. We have the 10-pack of hearts, which I have displayed here. We also have a package with a strip in it and 5 hearts. So, on the data sheet, it will tell you how to use them, how many to put on a cell phone, how many to put on a toaster, how many to put on a microwave, how many to put on a blender. But we're finding out, and the reason we created the bigger strip, and actually we're looking at creating a heart for the entire house that you can put on your incoming lines. And understand that all the electric coming into the house has this electromagnetic radiation, this electromagnetic field that it puts off that causes neurological disconnect in the body. So this field is a problem. And we've first come up with hearts to put on your cell phone. We've come up with hearts to put on your microwave, to put on your TV, to put on your computer, to put on all of your devices that you use on a daily basis, to transmute that toxic waveform to a non-toxic form, to actually make it healthy instead of toxic. A whole new twist, a new paradigm, if you will, on how to use EMFs to actually create something healthy. Now realize that we don't change the electromagnetic radiation output. In other words, if you measure it with a Gauss meter, in most cases you won't see a change in the electromagnetic field. If it was registering 100 milligauss before, in many cases it'll still register 100 milligauss. But now it's no longer a toxic wave pattern. It's actually something healthy. We've actually changed it so that the more you're around it, the healthier you become. It's a major paradigm shift. It's a major change in how we relate to this electromagnetic radiation, to these microwaves that are typically disrupting cellular communication, that are typically breaking down the DNA and communication in the body, to something that actually becomes healthy for the body. And what a great twist. Here's what else we've discovered. And the reason we created the strip and soon the whole house heart, and the purpose of it is to put on your electric line coming into the house. So you'll put it on the electric line coming into the house, and it will change all the electricity coming in. Now, what we're also testing right now is putting it on your water line. Because understand that our water lines go through many pumps and systems to get to our home, and there's much electromagnetic radiation in the water. So now you put it on your water line before it gets into the house to actually change that toxic radiation in the water into healthy information in the water, completely shifting things. What we've noticed in some cases is some people have noticed a reduction in electromagnetic radiation coming in. So we're noticing in some cases a reduction in the electric bill. For some reason, the appliances seem to be using less. One great example was a gentleman that actually took his Gauss meter, and I suggest people do this. He took his Gauss meter in the house. He turned on his microwave. The microwave was putting off 187 milligauss of electromagnetic radiation. He went outside. He put 4 strips directly on the electric line coming into the house. He went back into the house. He turned his microwave on again, and it took it down to 3 milligauss. Now, do we expect this to happen every time? No, we were actually quite surprised. Pleasantly surprised, I might add. But it actually took it from 187 down to 3. And we expect to see all kinds of examples like this with the electric inside the house. And then you can reduce what you need inside by getting everything that's coming in. So all the outlets are protected, so everything is protected. And you may find a reduction in your electric bill. Now that we don't guarantee that, but we're seeing at some level that's actually occurring with people. And that's pretty exciting to know. So get your EarthHearts. Get your Earth strips or your EarthHeart strip. Put it on. Put it on your water. Put it on your electric coming in. Some incredible stuff is occurring, and we're really looking forward to all the testimonials related specifically to this. So I want to thank you for joining me at the Tiki Bar one more time. Have a great one. Till the next time at the Tiki Bar. Signing off. Thank you.